Have you ever noticed that your straws float to the top of your soda drink in restaurants? Ever take a moment to wonder why?
To demonstrate and explain how a siphon works.
Most of you have heard of a water pump before, but have you ever imagined making one out of simple straw? Here you can see the straw floating to the top of the orange pop.
Okay. There are tiny imperfections in a straw that bubbles like to form in. Bubbles then stick to the straw, causing it to float out of the drink.
Here we can see the imperfections on the surface of a straw under an electron microscope. The density of carbon dioxide is 1.98 kilograms per meter cubed, and the density of water is 100 kilograms per meter cubed.
The dioxide in the bubbles is less dense than the surrounding liquid, so the liquid pushes the carbon dioxide bubbles and the straw they're sticking to up to the surface of the liquid.
We've created a simple water pump here by bending a straw into a triangle and cutting 2 holes at the top of these corners. There's water in the base of the straw down here, and as we spin the pump around the skewer, the water wants to move straight out at a tangent line based on centrifugal force, which we learned about in class. Okay. The angle of these 2 straws create a normal force towards the center of the triangle. And these 2 normal forces have each an x and a y component. The y component is upward. Based on these 2 forces, the water moves up these 2 lines and out of the holes. Here you can see as I'm spinning the skewer and making the pump spin, that water is splashing out of the 2 top holes and landing on the bowl behind it. Here is the clear view of a siphon working. The water is emptying out of the cup and flowing into the bowl all the way until the water line is below the short end of the straw. So there are 2 forces at work here. Force of gravity on the water in this side of the straw, and the air pressure pushing on the water. So the force of gravity on the water is creating an area of low pressure right here, and the force of air pressure on the top of the water, pushing the water down, is causing the water to go up through the straw. These 2 things are causing water to continually move up and out of the straw until the water line goes below the base of the straw.